What is up, everybody? This is your host, Suicide, and welcome back to another video. So I'm recording 2 today because I missed... Oh, it'll be 3 because hopefully I'm running on time because I delay. Anyway, so today I'm going to be showing you the awesome, epic website, Userbenchmark. So this here is... I don't know. I don't know if there's like 2 or 3 camps of people regarding it. Yeah, like... I don't know, because it's like a quite technological, like... one, you know, and like if you don't understand it, you don't understand it. I don't know, maybe there's 3 groups. Like I didn't understand it like three or 4 months ago. I had no idea what like I5 or anything like that means. I do now, so then it's real cool because I can be. But I mean, if you're into gaming, then you're probably into it, the thing. But I just found it interesting, so I've slowly come to learn it. Shout out to Linus Tech Tips, thanks for that. But I don't know if there's 3 camps in the fact that there's people that have absolutely no idea, people that like fully understand it, or like a middle group that sort of somewhat gets it. And if there is that group, then I definitely fit in that group because I sort of have some idea. But if someone said like, how does a i3 6100 compare with an i5 4440? I wouldn't know which one's better. I know a bit, like, you know, i3, i5, i7, i9, whatnot, and then, you know, that number there is the generation, and then yeah, and then, you know, the different letters. Some have like integrated graphics. I'm not sure. I forget which letter it is. I know something about it, but not that much. Anyway, this website is absolutely epic. Not only for like what I want to do, but just the idea of it. So I don't know if they've got an about page. What do you look at that? So basically, this is what they say, and so, independent team of scientists and engineers. I mean, I love it. Like, it's computers and it's like scientists and engineers. Like, I love it. Like, it's not like we're IT experts, scientists and engineers. Very epic. There we go. And we do not have time for HR, PR, or marketing. This page is it. I love it. I love it. There we go. And markets make it tough to choose. I mean, there's so many CPUs. If we go CPUs, how many CPUs? Okay, there we go. 1,206 is a lot. I think there's more than that. I'm not sure. There we go. An army of anonymous paid. There we go. Hype and disinformation to drive sales and whatnot. There we go. Would sell ice to Elsa. Is that a saying? Is that a statement? Oh, it's a YouTube video. Okay, I take it it's quite humorous. I don't know. I haven't watched. Why has it got so? Okay, I've got to watch this afterwards. They got that linked, but that's a very not good ratio. It's better than a couple of my videos ones, but anyway, so we come back to here, and so, yeah, what we do, we compute and analyze millions of benchmarks that, like, so test. So basically, in order to get this, to do this, you come here and to your computer, and then once it's on your computer, then you can run a test, and it will test how fast your computer is. It will figure out what components your computer has and whatnot, and then it will, what do they call, benchmark it against a whole heap of other computers. Now, by no means am I anywhere near an expert of how it works and that. I know a little bit about it, just enough to understand the basics, but I'm just trying my best to explain it. I probably made mistakes there. Okay, so yeah, and so users can quickly size up their PCs and explore upgrades based on real-world performance and whatnot. Users are independent thinkers and demand testable facts, and they have no respect for the status quo or latest fad, and that, which I think is brilliant. And so, wait, I just see the word Google Ads. There we go. It's become... Really? What the heck? There we go. Sponsorships became the target of smear campaigns improvements. There we go. We continue to serve our users exclusively to earn only via links in Google Ads. Okay, so... yeah, I love the graphics there. So, yeah, and then so, there we go. I just distracted. Okay, but yeah, this here, like this, basically this... well, these 2 in particular, I love the concept of it. Like, it's absolutely brilliant for okay, there's 2 parts to it. Number 1 is it's super helpful for finding how to build a good computer. Like, in New Zealand, like, there's retailers that sell all-in-one computers, which overall, they're absolutely, in my opinion, my experience, I don't know though, but like, well, in my experience, the all-in-one computers, which is very limited experience by the way, but have been absolutely terrible. They're just really bad quality. All the bad parts have just been chucked in, and they're sold for like enormous prices of $1,500 or $2,000 for just really bad quality ones, where you can get ones that are twice as fast for that price or cheaper if you find the right parts or whatnot. So I think it's like this here is just brilliant. If you want a computer, this here is where you figure it out. This kind of stuff, not the all-in-ones. In my opinion, this here is so much. It just all-in-ones seem just like they just seem really poor quality and just sold to people that don't really understand computers. And then it's just I don't anyway. But I love that it's this here. It has that information, that technology, that you can find all this great stuff so easily. The other thing I love about it is the idea behind this is just numbers. This is just facts. This is tests of people doing these tests, and it's just pure data. And it so helps people find the better ones. And exactly, who cares about the latest fad when it comes to computing? It's either a good it either does what it's supposed to or it doesn't. It's either faster than the other one or not faster than the other one. It's this here just drives technological advancement so much, in the sense that the ones that are good and which will show up as good on here on the lists, people then buy those ones because they're better, and and so then the ones that are best everyone will find them. Whereas a lot of things, it's really hard to find that much, and with this many CPUs, if this website didn't exist or other ones that are similar to it, you'd have it'd be so hard to it would take forever. It can be a this to this and this to this and this to this and this to this, which you can do on this website, but you're easy okay, well in this case this this one is way worse than this one and more dear, definitely not that one or any other ones like this. Or you find a real good one, you think, okay, well, we'll get minimum that. So it's just so helpful, and then it speeds up the ones that are good quality for their money, good value, get sold, and lots of people get them, and thus the creators of them, Intel, AMD, and whatnot, and then for the GPUs, Nvidia, and different groups, they then would probably develop those ones more, and it would just speed up. It would increase the competition. It would mean that they develop those better ones quicker, and I think overall it's just fantastic. And so it has for example all of these. It has the prices down here. It has the average benchmarks, and you can sort it by any of these. So, for example, the average benchmark, you can click on this, and then these are the top ones ever, which also cost huge amounts because they're the top ones or whatnot. But and you can tell how many people have done it. So these 139,000, it's a lot of people doing it, which is really good because it's more data, and then you can see along here, and you can see a scale. So for example, you can say, okay, well, just looking at the color, this one here is half the price of this one. They've got the same benchmark. I think I'll go for this one. But again, you can then compare them and see, okay, well, let's have a gander. So you can see, oh, yep. So for example, they're very similar, except when it comes to 8-core. This one's much faster. But excluding 8-core, they're about the same. And and you can see these other things like value and sentiment or whatnot. And this one's $300 cheaper. So if I had to choose, I'd probably go with this one. Well, I would go with this one over this one for sure. I'd go with this one over this one for almost for live streaming 24/7 or I think gaming. I'm not sure if gaming uses 8-core. I take it does. This one is better, but I mean it's hundreds more for 30%. So yeah, I don't know. I'd keep considering my options. So I wouldn't necessarily see that's like a Ryzen 9 versus an i5. So it's interesting comparison. But I mean you can compare all of these things just so easily. You can search them up. So for example, so let's say we go for average benchmark, and okay, these are really expensive ones, but this one here. Okay, so this one here, this one's looking pretty good. Or this one here. Okay, so it's in the green. It's benchmark. It's okay. So we click on this one here, right? So we click this one here, and we click on it. And so there we go, this one here, and then I can add on my one. So my one is, what is it? What is my one? It's 1060, and it's the 3G one. 1060, this one here. So I can see, okay, so this is my graphics card. Okay, my graphics, no, it's better than my one. So it's way better, so much better for, this is for the different games. CSGO, I don't play those games, but it's fast. It's so cool how they can do it for every game. That's just incredible. So yeah, but with effective speed, which yeah, so effective speed. See this one here, 19% faster. And it's no, it's similar price. So but then it's easier to decide because you're like, okay, am I willing to pay an extra $39 for 20%? Which I would say probably 39 US dollars for 90%. Again, it would be up to you. But you can easily find these things, and you can do it based on value. So for example, with CPUs, there's one that stands out super, and it's an i3. If you go to value. And boom, this one here. I mean, $123. It's got a solid benchmark. And yeah, so if we go this, and then we click on this, and so this is this one. We compare it to mine, which is the 8400 i5, boom, or the i5 8400. So I mean, so yeah, it's incredible when you like. I mean, so for streaming, this is way better. But for all these other things, it's very, very similar, and this one here is significantly cheaper. So for a lot of uses, this would actually be a really good choice. So there's all these different things you can check out, HDD and RAM and all that, and it's just for so many different things, it's just brilliant. So yeah, that indeed is the website. Userbenchmark. You can find out so many different things from it. I just really like it, and yeah. That is just it's just a website I use. So I thought I'd just make a mention of it, and that's gonna. Another thing also, Pew Research, another epic website that I love using. So it's got so much cool research on there. They do all sorts of different things. For example, they do like all sorts of different stuff, mainly US stuff. Not entirely, but a lot of US stuff. And for example, like the test your knowledge of the US census, I did that. I got 7 out of 12, which I was happy with, considering I literally don't know anything about the US census. So I was like, let's go. So 7 out of 12. Normally I do way better on those quizzes. They occasionally do quizzes, like they've got how much do you know about science. That one there, US religious knowledge quiz. And they've got a couple of other ones or whatnot, but they've got so many cool studies on there. So many cool studies: U.S. politics, media news, social trends, religion. So this is another website I really like, and Google Trends. And yeah, anyway, that's gonna wrap up this video. I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a wonderful, beautiful rest of your day, and I'll see you next time for another video. See you later.